up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Selena, and if you are new here, hi, how are you? My name's Selena, and I am an ER nurse. I love to share all things food, fitness, fashion, and lifestyle here on my channel. And today I am just going to get ready with you and talk about all of the things that no one wants to talk about with travel nursing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and follow me on Instagram. It's just Selena Jones _. I'll leave it here for you. And let's go ahead and just jump into this video. Okay, so I just put some self-tanner on, so I'm letting that develop. And then I'm gonna do some skincare, environmental defense, radiance boosting serum. That's what it looks like. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna talk about the products a ton, just because I want the main focus of this video to be more about the things that I want to talk about and less about the makeup, but I'll try to let you know like a few things here and there. I go in with the vitamin C serum. This is the one I use. Super good. I'm gonna let my hair air dry for a bit and then we'll do it at the end. The thing that I really wanted to talk about in today's video is about travel nursing and the things that like people don't tell you about travel nursing. I hate the crap that they get from staff nurses. Really pisses me off. And I'm gonna tell you why here in just a minute. I'm gonna do a bronzy smoky eye, and I think I'm gonna start off with the eyes first. And I wanna use this Essence Bronzed This Way palette. It's a super cute palette. I shared this on my Instagram a while ago, but it is so cute. They have like a ton of these tiny little palettes. They're highly pigmented. The shimmers are great. Has a really nice near here, and I'm obsessed with them. They're also like $4.99. So if you are looking to like get some palettes like this, like just go to Ulta, pick them up because they're absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna use that for my eyes today. One of the things that really pisses me off about travel nursing is how much crap travel nurses get for being a travel nurse. That really pisses me off. So that's not the brush I want to use. I thought that it was gonna be so much easier than what it actually is to get started and all that stuff, but really it is so hard to get started with travel nursing, especially if you are a younger nurse. So I don't know, obviously I can't speak for those that have been a nurse for like 8 years, but like I've been a nurse for 2 years now, and it is really hard to get a travel contract, like way harder than I ever imagined it to be. And no one talks about that. Everyone just assumes that it's easy. There's always nursing jobs and it's not hard, but I have literally been looking for a nursing job for 3 weeks now. Haven't gotten one yet. I've applied to probably 15 within 3 weeks and haven't gotten anything. So that's something that's just really annoying, and I feel like people think it's a lot easier to get a job as a travel nurse, and it's really not. I will say though, the things that I look for in a travel job do limit my options. So for me personally, I am looking for something that is within a 3-hour radius of where I live, and that is a compact licensed state, and I live in Indiana. So the neighboring states like Illinois, Michigan, and Ohio are not a part of that compact license. And also, I only want to work days. So my options are very different compared to someone else's options who is willing to go anywhere and wherever and to do any shift and whatever shift. But the thing that's sucky is that travel nurses literally do pick up the brunt of the work of whatever department they're in. So typically that means you have more patients than the other nurses. You don't get nearly the amount of help that the staff nurses give to each other. You're kind of just like on your own more. and that's totally fine and dandy, but you just have to be really like diligent and driven and like good at your job to be okay with like kind of flying solo a lot of the time. And I know I used to be a staff nurse. I know what the staff nurses say about travel nurses, and it honestly just needs to stop. Most people that are talking about travel nurses are the ones that would never do it. And so it's really frustrating because they have no knowledge about traveling and are assuming and saying all the like the worst things, that we're just in it for the money, that, you know, we suck because we don't know the hospital's policies, we didn't get hired by them, we're just like hired by the agencies, blah blah. And so it just really sucks that that is a thing. And although I've been super blessed, I will say, the unit that I am working in and the hospital that I'm working in, they have been so nice and just like have let me come into their home with open arms, I feel. And so I have been so thankful for that, because I know that there are other nurses that have really, really bad experiences with a lot of bullying and hate and stuff. And I can say, like, for the most part, I haven't had that. But from the unit I came from, there was a lot of that. There was a lot of hate. There was a lot of just mean girls type vibes towards travel nurses. And I never want to be in a department that does that. And I am so, like, my eyes have opened up now at this point about travel nursing and how much harder it is. I don't have a plan, by the way. I'm just kind of like putting colors together, and we'll see what we think. So yeah, that's the one thing that no one talks about travel nursing, like, is that it's a grind, and also you get a lot of hate from other nurses in the department typically. And that's just not cool, man. Don't really like that. I'm not for girls supporting girls, and I don't like mean girls that want to sit and talk about other people, so I'm not a fan. Do not promote. Also, the reason why we're compensated the way we are is because it's a true grind. It is a true grind to be a travel nurse. It is a lot of extra work. I mean, you're doing onboarding for a new hospital every 3 months unless you get extended, which is amazing. If you don't get extended, then you are literally doing all of the onboarding orientation every 3 months, which sucks. And you have to keep up on all of your own education as far as your certs and all that stuff, and just like making sure that you're staying up on all of the new evidence-based practice and everything like that. So it's never a hospital like forcing you to do CBLs. It's like you having to keep up on all that yourself, which is like really hard and not fun. Also, like, finding a place to live can be pretty difficult sometimes in different towns, and not every town has like an Airbnb housing that is like fairly priced or even like available. And so like that's really hard when you don't have like a place to live in the hometown that you are practicing in. That's something that staff nurses never deal with. So people don't ever talk about how truly, I don't know what shimmer to go into, difficult it is to stay up on all of your own education, all of your certifications, to find a new job every 3 months unless you get extended, which is amazing if you do, and to usually have a heavier load than the other staff nurses. You also like tend to pick up the slack as far as scheduling, so you're getting scheduled on days that are typically not as, what's the word I want to use? You typically work more weekends, you typically work holidays, and you typically will work more Mondays and Fridays, things like that. There's a lot of people that are like, travel nurses should get paid that much, it's not fair. I think it is totally fair, because the people that are saying that are the people that would never travel because they find it to be inconvenient for them, and that is why it is totally fair, because it is inconvenient sometimes to travel because you do pick up everybody else's slack, and sometimes that can feel like a lot. So, okay, I think I'm gonna replicate this eye over here, and then we can like add a little bit more, do something but I kind of like where we went with this. Really dark, smoky, warm, bronzy eye look. Foundation is not gonna match my face, but it will match my body. So just trust the process, it's fine. It'll all come together. So yeah, I'm not like making this video just to complain about travel nursing. I still think that it's worth it for me, but like some people might not find it to be worth it for them. And I just think that they should be appreciated more for all the things that they do, because they really do save a department sometimes or not sometimes, all the time. They really do save a department in their time of need. And so I think that that should be appreciated, because they are willing to leave their family, leave their hometown and their comfort of their home and their lifestyle to go help out a unit that could potentially be across the country for them, or it could be 3 hours away. So I just think that they should be appreciated more for all the things that they do, because they are necessary and they are really helpful. I do not have a job yet. So I'm finishing up my travel contract this week. Actually, I have my last week, 3 more shifts left, and I do not have anything else lined up yet. I am stressed a little bit. I'm stressed just because there's not a lot out there right now to apply for, and it's also just really saturated. There's a lot of people that are doing travel nursing right now, and it's just super saturated, and there's not a lot of jobs right now. So that's really stressing me out a little bit. I know a job will come. It's just being patient for it, and also like how long can I be patient without an income, especially when I'm the only person in my household making an income. So that's very stressful to me. I am applying for my Ohio license and my Michigan license because they're not a part of the compact license. So in order for me to practice in those states, I have to do the online process of getting a certification or a license to practice in that state. The really annoying thing is those costs add up, and yes, your agency will reimburse you if you get a job in that state. Now I'm getting Ohio's and I'm also getting Michigan's. So that means I will eat the cost of one of those at least for if I do end up getting a job in the other state, or I eat both of those costs because I may get a job still in Indiana who's under the compact license. So that's not fun. Price for the Michigan one is like almost $300 when you add up all of the fees to get that, and also it's like hours of stuff. So you don't just like apply online and pay the money for Michigan. You have to like I did like a human sex trafficking exam, and then I have to do another webinar where I have to actually be involved and like be there for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then you have to get fingerprinted and do that and all the things. Then you have to pay for a background check and let that go. And then you have to verify your license in your other states that you're licensed in. And you have to request transcripts. So you have to go to your university and pay for that and request transcripts. So it just like is a very time consuming process. And I want to get it though, because in the future, it will be nice just to have that option, because Michigan is literally like an hour. Michigan's literally like an hour from where we live, and so it's gonna be nice to have that as an option for maybe like a future contract, but it's also just like a lot up front, which sucks. Yeah, I'm getting those to hopefully open up my options a little more as far as places to apply and things, but it's just very not ideal. I'm just gonna speed up this face a little bit. I'm going to add some bronzer to the perimeters of the face. This is the Wet n Wild contour palette in Dulce de Leche. If you are tan, this is a great compact to use, but they also have another version that is for lighter skin. It's not nearly as warm, and it has more of a like pinkier brightener instead of a yellow based. So I would look at that one too. Back to the eyes, and I think I'm just going to pretty much follow what I did to the top of the eye down low. So I'm gonna take Love Yourself here and just do this on the inner and outer. I'm really sad to leave my contract right now because I love the people I work with. They're so nice, they're so fun, and I've never worked in an ER that has so much experience. Like these people, I'm mixing, by the way, Love Yourself and No Mistakes, these two together, and just gonna start blending this out a little bit. I am surrounded by people that have so much knowledge and experience. Like I'm talking 30 years as a nurse. Like the youngest person there has been a nurse for 8 years. And I come from a unit that does not have that type of experience. Like the most experience was 5. Knowledge, I've learned so much from them, and they just do things so different compared to what like I'm used to and trained under. So I feel like I learned how to be, I should be using a brush for this because I'm gonna make a mess. I learned how to be very independent and resourceful and efficient with my patients, my blood work, things like that. And so I really have enjoyed the contract, and I'm gonna be sad to leave them because they're just so nice, they're so fun, they taught me so much, you know, and I really just don't want to find another job. I'm finally like, you know, comfortable, and now I have to get up and leave, which sucks. And like that's the one thing about travel nursing that no one talks about. You finally get comfortable and then you have to leave, and you're just like, why? So that just sucks so bad. All right, I am back. Lashes are on, liner is done. Not my best liner in the whole wide world, but that's fine. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna use something that's discontinued because I like it and it's in my collection, so I'm gonna use it. But this is Becca Opal. So sad that that brand went bye-bye. It is honestly like just a unfortunate situation because they had really good highlights. Like, look at that. Just gonna put it like at the very tips here. I don't want to overdo it on the highlight because my skin's already pretty glowy. Blush, we're just gonna throw a little bit of this one on. This one totally shattered when I was on a plane, which is really sad because that was my favorite one, but it's fine. We're gonna use this one here that's basically, it's a really pretty plummy purpley, and I'm just gonna like hit the tops of the cheekbones pretty high. The reason why I did the highlighter first is because I really wanted it to be more of a like lit from within look and less about a beam of highlight that used to be in, but it's not really anymore. Let me give you a close-up. This is a close-up of the eye look today. What do we think? Obviously, like I'm no professional, I'm no profesh, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's cute. Pretty dramatic for me as well. Okay, I'm gonna do my hair and get in my outfit, and then I will show you guys the end look. Okay, so this is the outfit I'm wearing today. I just have these satin bottoms on from Lane 201. They're really cute, nice high rise. You can use my code. I do have them always listed in the description box down below for you. And then I have this super cute emeraldy green satin top from not Home Goods. What am I saying? From Dry Goods. And then my jewelry is Arcis. So this is Arcis. This is our sis. Again, you can use my code. I will leave it in the description box below for you. And then this is from Amazon. And then these two pieces are connected and they are from Dry Goods. And that is my outfit. I just went kind of with the straight hair and just kind of like blew it out a little bit to give it some body. And I feel like you needed some simple hair for the very dramatic makeup look we went with today. But yeah, we're gonna go out, hang out with some friends. I never get to dress up or anything like this, so I'm super excited. And I just loved having fun with it. Thank you so much for letting me rant about travel nursing. And I was gonna show you how I did my hair and all that stuff, but the video was just getting way too long. So maybe I'll do a hair tutorial if that's something you guys want for me. That's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please like this video and comment down below if you want to see more beauty things related, like getting ready with me, looks, stuff like that. I definitely love to play with makeup every once in a while, and I don't get to do it very often anymore. I have to go. We are running late. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.